Welcome back to another episode of the Solis Cooking Corner. Making Chili Verde today. I have my ingredients. Well, except for the rice, I don't have that sitting out here. But you get your Chili Verde. You got your pork shoulder, an onion, Chili Verde sauce, and tomato. I like using one Mexican and one Italian. And we'll go through the process of how I do this, baby. Solis Cooking Corner. So I already got my onion ready, and I'm not going to chop it up like I chop the other stuff up. These are more like halves. You'll see why later. Okay, so now you have your meat. Now you want to cook the meat whole in the crock pot, but first, let me show you the meat here. It has this little bit of fat, and you just want to do your best. I mean, I usually leave the fat on, but then I have other people that eat it and they bitch and you have this extra fat. So to make it a little more, or to make it less fatty, I should say, go ahead, just cut that off. And I mean, it's gonna make it a little. You're not gonna be able to get all of it, but you don't want to use too much of the meat. But just gotta make it clean. Okay, so now you put your meat inside there, and then you season it. I like using seasoning salt. That might seem like a lot, but it's a lot of meat and other stuff's going in there. So, and I like to use just regular black pepper. This I'll use a lot of because I like pepper, even though other people don't. So maybe I'll just use that amount, and let it sit for a little bit. Okay, so now the onions. See, I don't chop them up. I just peel them like this. I just like to throw them in there. Like so. Just kind of cover the meat, so the meat flavor will cook in there. Plus later on, when you're eating the Chili Verde, whoop, you have these nice big onion slices to go with it. Now, normally I'm not an onion guy, but if they're cooked, onions are not that bad, to tell you the truth. So I'll just throw a couple more in there. Okay, so now we're going to add the tomatoes. There's two different kinds. We have stewed Italian style. Put that one in first. I usually do half. And then we have another one, stewed Mexican style. Because I like that Mexican style. I have other people that like the Italian style. So then we just kind of said half and half. Why not? We put two cans in anyways. Next is your Chili Verde sauce, or enchilada sauce if you want it. Now you could make this with the red sauce if you like. I prefer the green. So sometimes I put garlic in here too, but we didn't buy any this time. Wasn't thinking about it, so you just set it in there and put the top on, put it to high, let it sit. Okay, so you want to let it cook pretty much all day. I say, okay, it's like 9 o'clock right now, so in the morning, and I'm gonna check it throughout the day, but I probably would let it go until about 4:35. You can actually you could cook it on low. Sometimes I'll cook it on high for a little bit and then switch it. So I'm gonna have it on high right now to start. Okay, so now we're gonna start cooking the rice, even though the Chili Verde ain't done. And it looks gross, right? Well, I already threw the water in with the rice. That is 2 cups of water for 1 cup of rice. I put this extra here just because sometimes it overflows. Put it on cook, set it and forget it. Okay, so meat's done. It's been cooking since 9 o'clock. It's now about 6:45, and I already pulled the meat out. As you can see, it's already starting to fall apart. Watch this bone. Whoop! See ya. So then basically now you just want to take something that looks like this, like a giant fork or something, and just start shredding it up. And this is the benefit of cooking it for so long in the crock pot, is that it just shreds so easily. And this is what makes it so good. Now, if you look at the meat, it kind of looks pink on the camera for some reason. Don't know why, but it is perfectly cooked. It's not pink at all. And I mean, it's pork, so you want to make sure it's cooked properly. So trust me, I wouldn't eat it if I thought it was raw. Perfectly good. Okay, so then you want to put the meat back in. Now this is all shredded. Now it might splash on you, so be careful. It will be hot. That juice is hot. You can see the steam coming off. Always be careful when cooking. Sharp and hot objects and things will always be around. Okay, so now your rice is done. Look at that. Scoop some rice in that bad boy. I like to mix it up a little bit. Get some meat and onion and tomato. And then get a little more rice. And come back over here. Now I'm using the other spoon so I can make sure I get the juice. Look at that. And now it is ready to eat. Maybe got a little bit of rice, a little bit of meat, and you know, it takes all day, but at the same time, it's in a crock pot. You're not doing much. That's some delicious Chili Verde. You may add some salt and pepper at the end if you feel like you need a little more seasoning. I might add a little more pepper because, as I said before, I love pepper. Other than that, thank you for coming to another Solis Cooking Corner.